Hi my friends, in this video we will see how to achieve great volume with resin, with 10-minute resin. And let's see what is happening here. For this project I will use this aluminum foil covered with cold silicone or 100% silicone. And this is a great mold because you can shape the wave and then use it for another shape. Exactly, this is a great tip for all the people who love waves like me. And this is our secret ingredient, URE-FIL 11. It's especially for thickening materials. In this case, it's really useful for resin, and this will be our secret for this day. I will use Smooth Cast 300 and URE-FIL, and I will add the URE-FIL in the part B, and I will mix it properly and hard, and then I will add the part A, and this will help me to have a really thick resin. The viscosity will drop considerably with part A, so you can add more quickly just in case you need it. And remember, we will just have 1 or 2 minutes to move the 10-minute resin before it starts to cure, and it will be like bubble gum that we can work with. So be careful in this part of the process and hurry up. And now I would just do another pour, another mixing, because it's really easy to work with 10-minute resin. It's really fast and you can work layer after layer, and while you prepare the next pour, the first one cures, and that's an endless thing that I love. So in this moment I didn't add too much URE-FIL, and the resin is liquid as usual, so you have enough time to put it in the place that you want. After 1 or 2 minutes, the color is start to change, and that means that this is curing. I will use a little bit of glitter for a contrast movement, and I would just put a little bit. And this is something that I want to explain really carefully, guys. I will use liquid pigments, but you know, these pigments doesn't dry with the air, and what I want is give another color to the sculpture. And what I'm trying to do is cover that pigment with resin, but still see the color in the background. So what I'm trying to do is to a small amount of resin and try to put the resin over the wave, but still I don't know how to explain it, but still see something of that color. I don't know if that was clear. I hope it was. And I will do another mix, and I will put that thing over the color. And when you use URE-FIL, a little bit of URE-FIL, you can see a little bit white the resin when it's mixed, and you can see properly where are you putting the resin, and this is the final result. So as you can see, the pigment is sealed, and we have a strong color with 10-minute resin. Thing that it's too complicated to achieve. This is not fully cured, so I am going to put a white on it so it has a stable base. Now I'm going to try to do the next part of the process, that is put some really messy ocean or turbulent ocean with a lot of volume and a lot of movement. And I will prepare my mix again, and for this I will paste first my wave. Use a garbage bag so it doesn't stick to the surface, or you can use another silicone mat. The point is that you don't have troubles with the base. like me in this moment. So I will use a tape to hold that thing really well. In my experience, the messy ocean or the turbulent ocean is a little bit darker than regular water. So I am trying to do a dark ocean, but it's difficult with 10-minute resin because it cures on white, and when you prepare the mix, you have to be very careful with the color you choose. So I try to do something dark and put some white on that color and try to simulate the angry ocean. I'm trying to simulate the sea, making some triangles or tiptoe the resin. You see the color is changing, and you see this mix was so tacky. You can play with different level of thickness, tackiness, I don't know how to say it. I believe this is the charm of this technique, so enjoy the process and have fun. And you can add as much pigments as you want, and maybe some mica powder or something like that, but always seal the pigment. I have this called silicone that I used before in another project, and I will roll it up and put some clear tape on it, and that will be my way. In this part of the process, I thought that I was finished the sculpture, but at the end I wasn't happy, so I decided to put another mini wave, and I think it gives you another perspective to the sculpture. I'm trying to think ahead, and I want to answer some questions that maybe you have. In every single mix I used URE-FIL, yes, in different level of thickness. Maybe not in the last one that I just want to seal the color, and I use just liquid 10-minute resin. Do you think it's worth it? Yes, I totally think that a resinist must have different tools to improve their work, and the right tool made the right result. Another question is it really difficult to do a free form with 10-minute resin? No, it's not difficult, it's super fun. I invite you to try, but you have to be very fast. And the last question that you may have is, Michelle, are you crazy? And I must say, yes, I am crazy. And now it's time for paste my last wave, and I will do a really tacky mix, and you see the process before. I really want to emphasize the right tool made the right result, and sometimes so much people said I can achieve that, and it's because you don't have the right thing to do it. Maybe you want to do a necklace, but you are using the wrong resin, or maybe you want to do a great volume, but you don't have some filler for achieving this thing, or maybe you're using something at home that contains water or something. That is not matching with resin, and you are damage your work instead of helping the things to come out. And that's why it's worth it to give it a try to new things, like me doing videos. And that's it. I really want to know, besides to be something fun to do, Is this really useful for you? Please leave a comment or tell me your suggestion for the next video. I really enjoy to do this, and I want to say thank you for your support, and thank you for all your kindness and for all the love that you expressed to me in all the videos. See you next time. Bye bye.